Hi, it's Louise here, and we are continuing on with our video series, Healthy Habits, those empowered habits that will make you a better coach. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how I quit alcohol and became a better coach. And this is something you see this image, oh yeah, after a coaching session or a long day of work, sitting down and having dinner with my husband or even just relaxing. That is an image that, yeah, was pretty much the norm. But I'm going to talk about my alcohol habit and how did alcohol impact my coaching sessions, my how to quit alcohol hacks that improved my coaching skills, as well as the bonus how to quit alcohol, have healthy habits download. All right, let us look at my alcohol habit.
Alcohol increases GABA, which is an inhibitory neurotransmitter that promotes relaxation, leading to feelings of calmness and sedation, reducing anxiety. Alcohol can increase serotonin levels, contributing to the mood lifting effects initially, but chronic use can disrupt serotonin balance, leading to mood disorders. Alcohol triggers the release of endorphins, creating a sense of euphoria and reinforcing the behavior. You're starting to understand why alcohol becomes a habit, especially if you are a professional, coach, consultant, you manage people, you lead. There are stressful times, and alcohol can help to give you that sense of euphoria. Alcohol can increase norepinephrine levels, contributing to heightened arousal and alertness. Blood sugar rises but then drops dramatically, contributing to cravings for more alcohol or sugary foods, creating a cycle of dependence.
Now, you might be thinking, oh, really? No, we're not at that point of being an alcoholic, but definitely how it impacted my brain. And by understanding this, I became more aware, wow, I want to make a difference, yet this is impacting good habits, good life, bad habits, not so good life. Let's look at how alcohol impacted my coaching sessions.
Impaired health. When I was hungover, I was unable to maintain a high level of productivity and engagement with clients. Cognitive impairment. I couldn't think clearly. Perception and credibility. I didn't look my best or present myself the best when I was hungover. Stress and anxiety, dependence and withdrawal impacted my emotions and ability to manage stress. I experienced cognitive dissonance. My actions, abusing alcohol, conflicted with my professional values, promoting healthy, goal oriented behaviors. This internal conflict led to guilt, stress, and reduced self esteem, which negatively impacted my ability to inspire and support clients. Now, you understand that, especially if you've taken my professional life coaching course with Empowerment Coach Academy or my health coach certification program with Holistic Coach Academy, that I was able to connect with clients better, especially the ones that maybe struggled with using alcohol a bit too much. I was able to understand them. So there are positive things. Yes, I wasn't as judgmental because I had been in their shoes where they were possibly struggling. But that was something where the cognitive dissonance, it would show up and it was impacting my ability to inspire and support clients.
You can understand now a bit more about why I wanted to quit alcohol. But when I did quit alcohol, it improved my coaching. And one thing was journaling. I made it for 365 days and I kept a journal. And this is my journal. And I tell you, it is, oh, yeah, 365 days. It sometimes I do. I go back and I read this because it helps me to see how far I've come. And quitting alcohol was probably the single best thing I have ever done for myself. Self-care, this tops the list. And yeah, it was a game changer. Now, socially, I'm not going to lie, it changed my life. Originally, it was just supposed to be 365 days. And that way I wanted to have all of the holidays, birthdays, all of the celebratory reasons that you would have a glass of wine. I would have a glass of wine. I wanted to make sure that I went through all of those and experienced it and wrote about it. And after 365 days, I felt so fantastic that I wanted to keep going. And I haven't looked back since. A game changer, I know that's like my favorite word, a game changer for my brain and how my brain started working so much better. It improved my coaching sessions. But I had to stop and start some associations and stop associations that I connected with alcohol and start new associations. This is where the clarity and decision making improved when I was in a coaching session. Something that you might not struggle with. However, if people you are coaching, consulting, managing, or leading are struggling with this aspect or want to make improvements, have them start small. Always start small, because the brain, I talk about that catch-22 in the anxiety video. There was a lot of anxiety. My brain was experiencing it after a while, especially with the associations. And this is where, when you experience that, you have to be able to implement. Remember, all of the good habits that we've been learning along the way, you still keep with those, and it's going up the ladder, making sure that those foundation pieces are in place first. So moving and getting out in nature and the rebounder, all of that. But how I showed up day in and day out improved so much that I didn't want to change that, and how I felt about myself. And that was something that I could not turn my back on and go back to. And this is important, as I said, to understand, especially if you are working with people that might want to make those subtle adjustments in their life. The bonus, how to quit alcohol, have healthy habits. I will share some more information with you in the download.
Visit louiseandmaurice.com, locate the free tab in the menu, click on the last title in the drop-down menu called Healthy Habits, locate the video titled How to Quit Alcohol, locate the PDF document directly below the video titled Healthy Habits to Quit Alcohol.pdf.
My mantra as I was moving through this very important stage of personal development in my life, I am stronger than yesterday, because as I'd mentioned, I had journaled about this, and I noticed that every day as I was journaling, I was focused on, okay, I can do this. I'm stronger today than I was yesterday. So always keep that in mind. Now, if this video resonated with you, make sure you give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone that can benefit from the information I've provided. This next video will also help you as well. It gives additional information and some strategies. And if you are not a subscriber, click on my image to make sure that you don't miss any of the videos in this Healthy Habits series. Again, I'm your instructor, Louise and Maurice, and I appreciate that you have chosen to spend your valuable time with me. Until next time.